In this mathematics video, students will learn how to express one quantity as a fraction of another, round decimals to a specified number of decimal places, find percentages of quantities and express one quantity as a percentage of another, and connect fractions, decimals, and percentages, and carry out simple conversions. I love cooking and eating pizza. Often on a Friday night, we will cook a pizza and watch a movie. Often, once the pizza is cooked, we will divide it into 3 pieces. If I am not very hungry, I might only eat one of the 3 pieces. I can show this information in mathematics using a fraction. A fraction consists of a denominator, which is the total number of pieces, in this case the total number of pieces of pizza, and a numerator, the number of pieces I have, in this case the number of pieces I ate. Sometimes the pieces I cook, I divide into 7 pieces. Sometimes I eat 4 of those pieces. I can show this as a fraction, 4 over 7, or 4/7. I enjoy watching the NBA basketball. We can compare 2 basketball players based on the number of baskets they make. If 2 players take the same number of shots, we can easily compare who is the better player using mathematics, specifically fractions. Using fractions, we can determine that player 2 is the best basketball player. However, it is a little more challenging to compare how good 2 players are if they don't take the same number of shots. This is because the denominators in the 2 fractions are different. Because the fractions are different and have different denominators, it makes it easier to convert the fractions into percentages. Percentage means per 100. In example 1, we'll have a look at the mathematical approach we take if the denominator is a multiple of 100. In this example, the denominator 10 is a multiple of 100. The first step is to convert the denominator to 100. To do this, we multiply the denominator by 10. In the second step, you multiply the numerator by the same number as you multiplied the denominator. Because the denominator is now 100, the numerator is the percentage value. "80% of the time player 2 shot the basketball, he scored a basket." In example 2, we'll look at what we do if the denominator is not a multiple of 100. In this example, the denominator is 13, so it is not a multiple of 100. The first step is to divide the numerator by the denominator. The second step is to multiply the decimal number by 100 to convert it to a percentage. In statistics, a decimal number usually has 2 decimal places. For this reason, in the third step, we're going to round the percentage to 2 decimal points. To round the number to 2 decimal places, we need to look at the third decimal place. If the third decimal place is 5 or above, we round the second decimal place up. If the third decimal place is 4 or below, we keep the second decimal place as it is. In this example, the third decimal place is a 5, so we round the second decimal place up by 1. The number then rounds up to 84.62. Player 1 scores 84.62% of the time when he shoots the basketball. Player 1 is a better shooter of basketballs than player 2. This is because player 1 scores 84% of the time, whereas player 2 only scores 80% of the time. To convert a fraction to a percentage when the denominator is not a multiple of 100, we follow 4 steps. Firstly, we divide the numerator by the denominator. We then multiply the decimal number by 100. We round the number to 2 decimal points. We then add the percentage symbol. This video has been created by Capitalized Education. At Capitalized Education, we aim to support teachers with personalized learning.